Hi, Zubbo1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. After a night of lots of interactions with players, but a lot of no cargo free to goes, we had a guy turn up who trolled me totally. He's been around in Seoul and come over a couple of times in a super fast Imperial Eagle, which I think I might be able to rob, but I would have to use the Frodo method, and there's one ship I've got that might be able to do it. I'm going to have to set it up to see, because there's certainly no way I could rob him with my Clipper, even though my Clipper has the 7A hatchbreaker limpet. The hatchbreakers top out at 550 meters per second, so your only chance would be taking this guy's drives out and then hoping he slows down enough that you can catch up or get ahead of him and use the limpets. But it's incredibly difficult to rob something that small and that fast. It goes beyond the highest speed of any hatchbreaker, highest speed of any collector limpet, so yeah, very difficult to deal with something super small and super fast. Used to occasionally get this when we did community goals back in the day. There used to be rare goods CGs and people used to run a lot of small fast ships for that, and yeah, things like an Eagle, something like that, it's incredibly difficult to pirate. The only thing is long range rail guns and testing your accuracy on that to take drives out, and even then, even if you do take the drives out, sometimes they spin off into space at higher speeds than you can keep up with and they're gone anyway. So it's incredibly difficult to neutralize them and slow them down at the same time. I must admit, I didn't even read the thing because it was such a long thing. I thought it was passengers he had on board, so I just jumped out. But then he was like, oh no, it's rare goods, and I was like, oh no, I thought it was passengers. Because it was just such a long... Yeah, when you see words that long, I'm like, oh, that's the passenger name. I didn't even actually read it. But yeah, turns out it's some rare goods that he brought over. But he got to keep them because there's absolutely no way I could rob him in this ship. I congratulate him afterwards for having a ship faster than the limpets can go. Like I say, the hatchbreaker, I got the size 7A hatchbreaker limpet on here, which is 550 meters per second. So if you go above that speed, it's, you know, it becomes more difficult to pirate you. In fact, you have to then resort to violence to be able to pirate you. And that's quite difficult in a small ship because, you know, if you start shooting small ships with railguns, you can very easily kill them. So it is really difficult, almost impossible to rob something this small and this fast. Well, there are ways. In fact, yeah, there's a few ways. But we'll see. I'll try my best if he turns up again and tries to troll me again to get my revenge and pirate him. But this round's definitely gone to him, successfully trolling me after a night full of no cargoes free to go. The guy who turns up with cargo is in something I can't even rob. I'll say that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and you can watch him just blaze away into the distance at full speed. And I'm in a Clipper, I'm not exactly slow, but yeah, nothing I can do to keep up with that, and as you can see, the limpets have no hope. That's all. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and GG to my troll. May I see you again in Seoul soon.